Hi everyone, this is Precise Prosecutor and I'm George Howarah at Harrity. What do you do when you receive allowable subject matter in a dependent claim in a first office action? Do you just incorporate it or do you ignore it completely? Well, let me tell you my approach. First, I proceed with analyzing the office action as if it did not indicate allowable subject matter. Specifically, I identify the inventive concept of the application to determine how it is captured by the claims. Second, I determine how the scope of the allowable subject matter relates to the scope of related applications. For example, if the scope of the allowable subject matter and the scope of the independent claim of the parent application is very similar, then it may not be of much value. Third, I determine the business value of the allowable subject matter. For example, if the allowable subject matter does not cover a targeted standard or product, then it may not be of much business value. Lastly, I determine if the allowable subject matter is of reasonable scope or is ancillary to the inventive concept. For example, the allowable subject matter may be very narrow and not be of reasonable scope to incorporate in response to a first office action. Instead, you may consider incorporating the portion of the dependent claim that you would think would lead to a more reasonable, allowable, independent claim. Attempting to get broader subject matter than that indicated allowable in the first office action may be worthwhile because you will likely be able to incorporate the original allowable subject matter at a later point if necessary. Well, that's how I like to analyze allowable subject matter in a first office action. How do you analyze allowable subject matter in a first office action? Thank you.